Right, welcome back to another video. This time we've got another festival, Damnation in Manchester, which is actually Europe's biggest indoor metal festival, so it should be pretty cool. I came here 2 years ago and yeah, haven't been back since, so I'm excited to be here. So from what I can remember, they had 3 stages, 2 big ones and then a smaller one, and then all the merch was like outdoor in a big tent. But yeah, that was 2 years ago, so it'd be good to see what they've changed. This is James, my buddy from uni. He's going to be coming along with me. And yeah, bands that we want to see today are Necrot. Been told a lot of good things about them.
Wormrot.
Necrot and Wormrot, mostly after the rotten bands. Yeah, Corrosion of Conformity, they're the headline. And yeah, there's a few other ones scattered throughout the day. Yeah, should be fun. So James has been working on his jacket for the whole time I've known him, which is like 5 years.
Oh.
And you seem to only do patches when you're seeing me.
Yeah, I'm not very consistent, but I am trying.
You're trying.
One day we'll get there.
And what were you doing in the car on the way down?
I was putting on a Hemdale patch.
Hemdale? Yeah, it goes pretty hard. Right, very kindly, the Damnation team have given me press tickets, which is sick. Last time I was actually a guest of someone else, so being on this myself is pretty sweet. Right, we're in, wristbanded up. Cool, so this is the bigger room. Got a bar here, a bar there, and then I think we got a load of merch. I can see patches and stuff down the other side. Pretty cool. It's nice to be back at a UK festival and indoor as well. So yeah, let's have a look at the patches. Oh, it's good to see you though, man. Yeah. I'll see you around. You're here tomorrow as well?
Yeah.
Alright, sick. Louis?
I'm Noah.
Louis, nice to meet you. It's my friend James.
Hello, James. But you know what happened? I got in the queue, right? I was then trying to get my ticket and I was like, huh. And then I looked and the last email I had got from like whatever thing you do the payment plan, it like cancelled in June because I changed my card.
Amazing.
So I didn't have a ticket. So I was sitting in the queue like...
But you actually didn't have one?
Yeah, it cancelled, so I didn't have a ticket.
You had to buy another ticket?
150.
You've come from Ireland without...
Yeah, I was literally just standing in the queue.
That's
like,
so bad.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to like listen from outside, I guess. To drink beer and listen from outside.
Fucking hell, fair play. Alright, going in for Necrot now. I hate it when I'm shouting and then it goes quiet. I just sound like a neek. But yeah, it's gonna be cool.
We're Necrot. This is as sinister world.
I just saw Necrot, they were absolutely sick. Jack raves about them all the time, and if you watch the podcast you'll see in the background there's a little flag for Necrot, and I hadn't really listened to them much before this, but that was proper cool. So yeah, off to a good start. We're going to go see Castle Rat from the back now because they started as soon as they finished. But yeah, what's the heaviest gig you've been to?
The heaviest gig I've been to?
Other than Necrot?
Honestly, it's going to be something probably... No.
Municipal Waste were pretty good.
Yeah. No,
so this is James's like first metal festival, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So this is the bigger room, and we're just standing at the back right now. It's pretty big. There's one more room we've not even been to yet. Right, I just saw Castle Rat. That was quite theatrical. We were quite far from the back, but I quite liked her voice. So we've come outside now, and they've got like this massive merch tent, so we're gonna have a look in there and see what's going on. So we're inside the merch tent now, and it's like different band stuff all the way around. Damnation have their own stand full of merch as well. Let's have a look at that. I want to find the Necrot stuff.
The what?
Necrot, who we just saw. They said they had shirts for 20 quid, so...
Do you like look down that end?
Nah, not yet.
Okay, maybe.
I've literally only made it to here.
Alright, fair.
Have you bought anything?
Not yet.
No,
I'm gonna get the little patches.
Yeah.
Damnation ones.
So they've got Damnation patches, but they look like identical to the one I've got already, just with a red border. So I'm not sure I need that. James, what have you bought?
I got a Damnation patch. Because I've got loads of room on this jacket. So I'm thinking maybe somewhere around the bottom of the rim, maybe. Like
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Down there maybe. I don't know how far I'll go. How far I'll go.
This is the one that I got in 2023. So I don't think I need to get a red version, which is a shame because if they'd done a different design, I probably would have got it. I just bought that spectral wound one for my new jacket that I'm doing.
It's so
nice.
good. It was so much bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah,
I had to, because I already had the Panopticon and the Wolves in the Throne Room one on, and I had to take them both off, move them both up just to fit it on the screen.
How hard was it to stitch it on?
It's not as bad. The Wolves in the Throne Room one's the nightmare because of all the little details. Also, it's got the glue on the back. But
I've got a bolt down the bottom on mine, like a big one. Pretty cool. Yeah. Well, nice to meet you. Yeah?
And you.
Have a good time, yeah? I'll see you around this weekend. Alright, we found the Necrot stuff, which is, let's go and have a look. Ooh, long sleeve, short sleeve, tour shirt. The eternal debate, that one. Right, so made a purchase, went with the Necrot shirt. Pretty cool, and it's rare that there's a band that I like that I don't have a shirt for, and now I have a shirt for these guys. And yeah, 20 quid, so that's pretty good. They had tour shirts as well, and normally I'd always get the tour shirt because it's got the dates on it, so it's infinitely cooler. But yeah, I preferred the design on this one, so happy days. So we met at Slayer, but yeah, I thought your jacket was pretty sick then. And that video that's got her jacket, it's got like 1 million views in it.
Yeah, it's been updated since. I used to have like...
Yeah, walk us through it,
This was like not done nearly as much. There wasn't this or this, this. There was a pile of shit missing, or second right. So I didn't really like the front that much. The back is exactly the same.
Yeah, it looks proper sick, the back. Green and red is pretty cool.
It wasn't intentional at the start. It was only because of the municipal waste back patch that I decided to do green and red because I liked it so much. I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna have to do a green side now. So
it looks good. I've got the black and white and then the colours, but that is, it's cool. Hanging outside, got my buddy Aidan. How's it going? My Scottish bro. He's repping the cap. I've washed my hair especially for today, so I'm saving the hat for tomorrow. Yeah, who you seen already, mate?
So far, I've seen Devastator, Necrot, Castle Rat, and I've saw glimpses of other bands in between. And that, just waiting for Orbit Culture at the moment.
Have you seen them before?
This is my second time seeing them. They're phenomenal live.
Yeah, and he's got some of my patches on his vest, which is pretty sick. So we got the Inhuman Nature one that I did, which is one of my favourite ones that I've ever done. What else we got? We've got the Umberia, the Bloodstock patch. You're one of the few people that actually got one. So many people keep coming up to me and saying if I got them for Damnation. Like, no, not this time. It looks sick though. What you got on the back? Let's have a...
So at the back we got some of my favourites. We got Metallica at the top, and then Judas Priest. And I got my favourite band of all time, Hypocrisy, at the bottom.
Yeah, that's pretty... It's looking good. And you're starting a new one now?
Yes, I'm starting my third jacket because I actually have some patches left over from this one, so I'm just going to start making a third one.
Are you going for like a theme, or are you just going for whatever?
I don't really know. The theme with this one, I can't have any patches on this jacket that are already on my first jacket.
Okay.
So maybe with my next one I might try to do the same. Just keep doing it until basically every band I listen to are on different jackets.
Yeah, that's a good idea, to be fair. Time for some serious scran as I'm hungry. I need to do transition. Yeah? Transition.
Look at that.
Bless. I don't know if it beats the Bloodstock pizza, but yeah, we'll see. Loads and loads of patches of this one. I don't know what the place is called. Oh, Mercy and Storm. I heard of them before. I had an original Macedon Remission shirt like that, a proper like launch one, and then it got a massive hole in it, and I dropped it on the floor, and then I picked it up, and it just ripped to pieces. So it's pretty tough to see. Right, finally going to the third stage now. We've got some black metal AFSKY, A-F-S-K-Y, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. So we've seen a fair few bands today, like starting off with Necrot. They were Jack's recommendation and they were actually sick. I really enjoyed them. Castle Rat were cool. Then we saw Orbit Culture, and then Afsky, like some black metal band in there, which were pretty cool. And yeah, I bought myself a patch. I got this Undergang one, which is a band that I saw at Incineration Fest. One thing that is really nice about this festival is how close everything is together. Like the 3 stages are maybe what, 100, 150 meters between them, so it is great. So my mate James, who I've come with, I've not seen him for ages, and I've been looking around the venue and I just don't know where he's gone. What? James, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
He's getting
We're getting the reps in.
Bro's getting pumped up for the pit. For real, this is the press area, so upstairs where people are working and I'm somehow allowed in. And it is in a gym. So people are doing interviews and stuff. All serious work, and then James is on the bench press. James has also done something pretty cool. So when we were at university together, he painted his own back patch for his vest. So don't turn around, tell me what it is, and then I'll show the back.
So my back patch is sort of an acrylic on denim painting of the Arise album cover by Sepultura. Probably took me almost 20 hours over a weekend, just straight locked in, trying to get it done.
All right, turn around, let's look at this thing. I mean, it doesn't even look painted, it looks like a print because it's so detailed. Yeah, it's proper cool, James, isn't it?
Cheers.
And now I actually have a quick message. This video is actually sponsored by DIXXON, which is sick. If you're into metal, you've probably seen these shirts already. They've been doing collabs with some of my favorite bands like Metallica, Slayer, Exodus, and Gojira. This is actually the Cannibal Corpse shirt, and they're super comfortable. And it's like, it makes me feel a lot smarter, even though I'm still wearing band merch, which is probably my favorite feature. The colors on all the band collab shirts match up with the album artworks, which is really sick. We got red for Cannibal Corpse. The Exodus one has got all the colors from Bonded by Blood. Not only did DIXXON have the band collab shirts, but they have their own heritage range, which are classic colors like this. These ones are super cool as well, and they've also given you 20% off with the code BATTLE20 for the next 2 weeks. So grab yourself one of these. Thank you, DIXXON, and back to the video. So Finn, my mate, went to go and see Wormrot the other day, and they're playing later tonight, and he showed me one of their shirts, and I actually couldn't believe it. They have Nothing Beats a Jet 2 holiday shirts. That's pretty cool. They also have a stall that is just like full of like battle jackets that are just screen printed on the back, and yeah, it's a bit naff, isn't it? It's like the battle bag from the other festivals. All right, up next is Wormrot. Pretty loud track. Been a very chill day so far, but most of the bands I want to see are tomorrow, like Hellripper, Spectral Wound. So yeah, Conjurer as well. So tomorrow's a big day, but today's been fun. Right, back in the gym, the only place with seating, this time just on like a little... Jeez. Yeah, I lived with James 3 years, I never saw him go gym, so I don't know why he's starting now.
What do you mean?
But we just saw Wormrot, and wow, that was proper cool. Like, I didn't realize there was only 3 of them. There's a lot of noise for 3 guys, but very, very hot, and a lot of crowd surfers. So having a little break now, figuring out what we want to do, but really excited about tomorrow. Lots of cool stuff tomorrow. We're going to get a decent spot for Corrosion of Conformity, which is going to be a nice end to today, and then yeah, big day tomorrow. It's going to be proper sick. So Corrosion of Conformity are on right now. We've just come out, but this is one of the few moments where I can actually show you what the place looks like. So in there is the main room, so we'll just have a quick look in here. All good? Back on me. So the cool thing about Damnation is they've got that room there, then this is the smaller one. So this is the smaller stage over here. So it's the end of the day, so nobody's here, but I thought I could actually show you the space. So this was, as this is the smallest one, it's actually still pretty big. And then if we go through this corridor here, we're going to go to the second big stage. I don't know if we can actually get back through here now, but this is the second main stage here, which is pretty cool, where we saw worm rot earlier. I think we're stuck in here. They've closed it off. Yeah, we've got locked in. We're gonna have to go back the way we came. But yeah, that wraps up a very good, fun first day at Damnation. Gonna go back to the hotel now, and we'll be back here in like less than 12 hours time. Right, so next morning we had a delightful stay at the Premier Inn, North Trafford, which was ridiculous. It was 190 quid for one night because we only booked it like a week and a half ago. So yeah, pretty expensive, but the benefit was it's like a half an hour walk to the venue. So yeah, that was pretty easy. But yeah, quite expensive. More bands that we want to see today: Conjurer first, Hell Ripper, Spectral Wound, Napalm Death. So yeah, it's gonna be a good one. So the first band that we're gonna see is Conjurer, who I don't think I've seen them before, but they're on in like 10 minutes, so we're gonna go inside and have a look. Well, that was Conjurer, and I thought they were sick. You like that? They were good. You rate Conjurer?
You know what? One of the best bands of the weekend, and I'd never listened to them before, and that was really fucking good.
Yeah, that was cool. Next up is Onslaught. So next to that gym that I showed you yesterday, the press area, is this bar, which is themed like the Mos Eisley Cantina in Star Wars, which is pretty sick. There's no one here now because we got here first thing. And then they have loads of IG-88 like helmets, or heads I suppose you call them, which is pretty cool. So as a Star Wars fan and a metal fan, this is a pretty cool place to be. So this is one of my exhaust patches, which I did like, I don't know, they're pretty much brand new. And you said you picked it up from Black City in Bristol?
Yeah.
So
I was going there with just one patch in my mind.
To go and buy that?
Hopefully they have new exhaust patches,
yeah.
And they did.
So Black City is the record shop in one of my last videos where I stock it full of patches and stuff. And it's also like this tiny band that I made patches for. And so you coming up to me, coming up and telling me that you went and bought one from there, and actually having it on the jacket already, that's pretty sick.
The same day I bought it, I put it on. Literally the same day.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
Stay loyal, stay loyal.
Love to see it. Right, we're gonna go see Onslaught. I haven't seen Onslaught before, and Torture Demon are supporting them on tour in January that I'm going on. So it'll be good to see what they're like before I go. Sounds good. Nice to meet you as well.
Are you part of this?
I'm Battle Jackets London. Yeah, close enough. Close enough.
Yeah, I take it at every gig or festival. Always take it.
What made you want to make that? I mean, it's great, but yeah.
So why not? I was like, because I just had a belly for a while, and I thought I had extra patches, like, wonder, and then it evolved to this. Yeah, just got to put that on.
Oh my god, this is so good.
That is sick.
Salt and pepper fries keep me going before we thrash on. Went back into the merch tent, got myself a Hell Ripper patch. yeah, haven't got this one before, and it's going to go on the new jacket, which I haven't finished yet. But yeah, having a little shaped one like this is really good. So when I can overlap it on stuff, it's gonna look sweet.
I also bought a Hellripper patch.
Nice.
This is a bit brave because I've yet to see him, but Lou's hyped him up so much, and I didn't get a worm rot one, which I did kind of want. So I just thought, right, in anticipation, I'll get this, and if they're not as good as I think, which I doubt, I'll probably just give it to Louis anyway. So.
Got Pig Destroyer now, then Hellripper, then Spectral Wound, and then we might be going after that because I have to drive back to London from Manchester. But yeah, we will see. Hellripper just sound checking now, so they should be on in a minute, and then we've got Spectral Wound later. Right, just saw Hellripper, and that was proper cool. They did they asked the crowd to do as many crowd surfs as they could in the last song, so that was yeah, pretty full on, but good. Spectral Wound have finally turned up with their merch, so got myself a patch and then vinyl, but a red one, which the guy said was a limited pressing. So now I've got to hold a vinyl through their set, but yeah, nearly done, and then we've got to drive back to London later, but yeah. What did you do for the first time?
I might have done a little bit of crowd surfing.
You didn't even tell me you were going. You just slinkered off.
I didn't expect to do it, but I think I would have regretted it had I not. So it was a great time to do it for the first time.
Insert clip here of that.
Of me getting creased and cradled by security.
Time for Spectral Wound. Last band for us. We've got to head back to London. Very excited about this one. Okay, Spectral Wound were as good, if not better, than what I was hoping for. Yeah. So that was proper, really cool. Knackered now, gonna drive back to London. But yeah, thank you to Damnation for having me. Thank you for DIXXON for sponsoring the video. Yeah, code BATTLE20 for 20% off the heritage stuff. Yeah, and like and subscribe and all that if you enjoyed it. And yeah, see you then.